On July 30th, 2025, local time, a colossal natural event unfolded off the eastern coast of Russia. This date, corresponding to July 29th UTC, marked the moment an 8.8 magnitude megathrust earthquake struck. Its epicenter was situated near the Kamchatka Peninsula. The powerful tremor originated approximately 119 kilometers, or 74 miles, east-southeast of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. This strategic location placed it directly within a highly active seismic zone. The earthquake occurred at a remarkably shallow depth, measured at about 20.7 kilometers. This significant seismic event originated on the Kuril-Kamchatka subduction zone. This geological feature is a critical boundary where immense tectonic forces converge. Here, the Pacific Plate actively subducts, or slides beneath, the North American Plate. The immense scale of this earthquake immediately placed it among the most powerful ever recorded. It is tied as the sixth strongest earthquake documented by modern seismometers. This ranking underscores the extraordinary energy released during the event. Its magnitude matches that of two other historically significant quakes. These include the 1906 Ecuador-Colombia earthquake and the 2010 Chile earthquake. Such comparisons highlight the rare and devastating potential of this type of seismic activity. The main 8.8 magnitude earthquake was not an isolated incident. It was preceded by a substantial foreshock, a magnitude 7.4 event, which occurred on July 20th. This earlier tremor served as a precursor to the much larger main shock. Following the primary earthquake, the region experienced extensive aftershock activity. Over 50 aftershocks were recorded, including a significant magnitude 6.9 event that struck shortly after the main tremor. This sequence of seismic activity continued to rattle the area. Crucially, the 8.8 magnitude earthquake triggered a Pacific-wide tsunami. The immense displacement of the seafloor generated powerful waves that propagated across the vast ocean basin. This immediately raised concerns for coastal communities thousands of miles away. The potential for widespread devastation prompted immediate and widespread alerts. Evacuations were initiated, and warnings were issued in multiple countries bordering the Pacific Ocean. This rapid response aimed to protect populations from the impending waves. Despite the immense energy released and the widespread alerts, widespread devastation was largely avoided. This fortunate outcome was primarily due to the remote location of the earthquake's epicenter. Additionally, the contained wave heights in most populated areas mitigated the impact. In Russia, the immediate vicinity of the earthquake experienced moderate damage. This was particularly evident in Kamchatka Krai and Sakhalin Oblast. Buildings sustained cracks and infrastructure was disrupted. Reports indicated widespread power outages across affected areas. While numerous injuries were reported, there were no confirmed fatalities as of July 31st. This was a testament to the relatively sparse population density in the immediate impact zone and effective early warnings. Tsunami waves reached significant heights in certain Russian coastal areas. In places like Yelizovo district and Severokurilsk, waves measured between 3 and 4 meters. These powerful surges caused considerable localized damage. The tsunami waves flooded ports, disrupting maritime operations. Boats were swept away from their moorings, and shipping containers were dislodged and carried inland. This caused substantial economic disruption to coastal industries. In response to the immediate threat, approximately 2,700 people were evacuated from vulnerable coastal zones. This proactive measure helped to minimize casualties from the incoming tsunami. A state of emergency was declared in the most affected districts. Adding to the geological drama, the Kluchevskaya Sopka volcano erupted shortly after the earthquake. While the direct causal link is still under investigation, the timing suggested a potential interaction between the seismic event and volcanic activity. The tsunami waves propagated across the entire Pacific Ocean, but their destructive power was less than initially feared. While significant, they did not replicate the catastrophic scale of some previous Pacific tsunamis. This allowed for a more managed response. In Japan, the closest major landmass, waves reached up to 60 centimeters in Hokkaido. During the evacuation process, approximately 15 people sustained minor injuries. The country's robust tsunami warning system and preparedness protocols proved effective. Hawaii also experienced the effects of the distant earthquake. Surges reached a height of 5.7 feet or 1.7 meters in Maui. This caused minor flooding in low-lying coastal areas, but no major structural damage was reported. Smaller waves, generally under 1 meter in height, affected numerous other Pacific locations. These included coastal areas of Alaska, California, Oregon, and Washington in the United States. French Polynesia, Easter Island, and the Galapagos Islands also observed minor wave activity. The widespread nature of the tsunami prompted massive evacuations across the Pacific Rim. Millions of people were involved in these precautionary movements. This included nearly 900,000 individuals in Japan and significant populations along the coast of South America. Globally, a critical concern following any major seismic event is the safety of nuclear facilities. Fortunately, no major nuclear incidents were reported, including at Japan's numerous power plants. This averted a potential secondary disaster. This 8.8 magnitude event now ranks among the top 10 strongest earthquakes recorded since 1900. Its inclusion in this elite group underscores its geological significance and the immense forces at play within the Earth's crust. As of July 31st, 2025, the immediate crisis has largely subsided. Most tsunami warnings and advisories across the Pacific have been officially lifted. This allowed for a gradual return to normalcy in many regions. However, residual risks persist in the affected areas. Strong currents may still be present in coastal waters, posing a danger to swimmers and boaters. The region also continues to experience aftershocks, with over 125 recorded at magnitude 4.4 or greater. Authorities continue to advise caution for the public. It is recommended to avoid beaches and low-lying coastal areas until they are fully cleared by emergency services. This ensures safety from lingering currents and potential smaller aftershock-induced waves. In regions like Honolulu, flights and normal activities have largely resumed. The rapid lifting of warnings allowed for a swift recovery of daily life and economic operations. This demonstrated the resilience of communities and the effectiveness of warning systems. In the event of ground shaking, immediate safety protocols are paramount. Individuals should practice drop, cover, and hold on to protect themselves from falling debris. This simple action can significantly reduce injuries. For those in tsunami zones, immediate evacuation to higher ground is critical. The recommended elevation is at least 30 meters or 100 feet above sea level. Moving inland quickly can save lives when a tsunami warning is issued. Staying informed through official channels is vital during and after such events. Following guidance from local authorities, such as the USGS and the Japan Meteorological Agency, provides accurate and timely information. Utilizing official emergency alert applications can also be beneficial. After the shaking subsides, several post-event actions are necessary. It is important to check for structural damage to buildings before re-entering. Avoiding downed power lines is crucial to prevent electrocution. Preparing for potential aftershocks remains a priority. Having an emergency kit readily available is a cornerstone of preparedness in tsunami-prone areas. This kit should include essential supplies such as water, non-perishable food, a battery-powered radio, and necessary medications. Such provisions can sustain individuals during disruptions. Long-term preparedness acknowledges the inherent risks of living within the Pacific Ring of Fire. This region is known for its high seismic and volcanic activity. Understanding this geological reality is the first step towards effective mitigation. Building resilient infrastructure is a key component of long-term safety. Structures designed to withstand seismic forces can significantly reduce damage and protect lives. Investing in robust building codes and engineering practices is essential. Participating in preparedness drills helps communities practice their response. Regular drills for earthquakes and tsunamis ensure that individuals know how to react quickly and safely when a real event occurs. This builds muscle memory for emergencies. The psychological impact of such events can be profound. Seeking support from local resources or mental health hotlines is important for those experiencing stress or trauma. Community support networks play a vital role in recovery. Finally, Ongoing vigilance is necessary in seismically active regions. Monitoring official sources for updates and adhering to safety guidelines ensures continued protection. Preparedness is an ongoing process, not a one-time event.